Hello and welcome to the best of Aspen Fashion Week. I'm your host Ramona Bruland, and in the next half an hour I'm going to talk you through some of the highlights of what went on here in Aspen at the second annual Aspen Fashion Week. After a hectic season of fashion in Milan, Paris and New York, what's better than to come out to Aspen and get some time on the slopes and take a look at next season's snow fashions. Here we've got designers, fashionistas, editors and of course people from the media to take a look at trunk shows in store, fashion shows on the snow stage, on snow demos, late night parties and so much more. Speaking of parties, Aspen Fashion Weeks gets started with the sold out kickoff party at the Dancing Bear. Who was there and what to look forward to for Aspen Fashion Week 2010.
Aspen Fashion Week is really unique because it puts the designers directly in touch with the consumers, the media, and the trendsetters. They were all out in forts at the W kickoff event at the Dancing Bear in Aspen. Why do you think an event like this can only succeed in Aspen?
It's a very good question, Oliver, and there is only one answer. Simply because it is Aspen. The Aspen dream of body, mind, and spirit, the philosophy is truly illustrated in all these wonderful events.
So we're in Aspen, very fashionable town. Just talk about the relationship between Aspen and fashion and why this event fits so well in this town.
Well, I think that it really is a platform for winter lifestyle, and it's really the only place where the two kind of come together. What
do you think about the intersection of the town of Aspen and fashion?
Oh, it's great. I mean, look at this. It's awesome. I mean, this is a great party, and this is like the town to do it in.
The consensus here tonight is that Aspen and fashion go hand in hand. We're seeing a very inclusive event. Everybody's getting involved, and accessibility to the designers is the new trend in fashion.
Accessibility to designers and destination events are the new trend, where you can take clothes straight off the runway and onto the ski hill to test them out for yourself. Up next, Snow Magazine, who has their finger on the pulse for the hottest winter fashions, took to the runway with their picks for 2010-2011 trends, ending in a surprise appearance by one very fashionable three-time Winter Olympic medalist.
The venue is rocking. I mean, in between Il Molino, Ajax Tavern, the gondola, it's happening all around, and we're sitting here drinking champagne in the sun. You know, you're seeing everything. There's a lot of shine. There's satin and there's shiny and it's sexy. It's definitely more clingy. For the females, it's fitted. You know, all the most important people in the industry are here, so it's great to be able to work with our brands and showcase them here when the world's looking. Hi, I'm Barb Sanders with Snow Magazine. I'm the publisher and founder, and you just saw Bogner, Cersei Snow, Victorinox, Vist, and Rossignol JCC.
Barbara, how did you get Julia Mancuso on the catwalk?
How cool is that?
It was awesome.
We just got back from the Olympics. I got to watch in person her win 2 silver medals to add to the gold medal she already has. Heard she was here doing a photo shoot with Spider and asked her, and she came to our show. She was wearing, do you see, she was wearing her own brand of lingerie called Kiss My Tiara.
Kiss My Tiara, what a name. Now, we were just looking at all the fashions that you forecast as being very trendy for next season. How do you make those forecasts? How do you come to those conclusions?
You know, we were lucky enough to work with 5 of our advertisers for the show. So we had Bogner and Vist and Victorinox and Cersei Snow and Rossignol JCC, which you're wearing. And you know, each of them has their own inspiration. Like Jean-Claude de Castelbajac, he is inspired, I'm sure, by all the haute couture in Paris. Every brand has its own designer, and I think they're, you know, looking for whatever inspires them.
Well, you do live and breathe fashion. Aspen Fashion Week itself, how do you see this going as a successful event?
You know, it's exciting to be here in the spring. Everyone's here. We've got some good weather. And what better to do to sit in the sun, drink some champagne, and watch and look at fabulous ski fashion.
Spring break for the fashion industry,
Yes.
would you say? I like that. Okay, we're going to take a look at some do's and don'ts of fashion real quickly. Do you have a do or don't for alpine ski fashion?
Well, one don't is, you know, gaper gap. I know people wear helmets now, but you definitely, you know, don't want the hat way up and then the goggle or the glasses
down.
low. So that's maybe one don't. You know, and the do's are just, you know, if you can reinvent your look in some way each season. You maybe don't have to buy top and bottom, but if you can find one new piece that's really a la mode, you know, that's a for sure do.
The gaper gap, definitely one to avoid. You can always tell who's been sporting the gaper gap on the hill all day by the crescent-shaped moon sunburnt into their forehead at the bar at night. Well, up next, Julia Mancuso showed off her style on the runway, and I was able to catch up with her after the show. Lots of fabulous fashions on the snow stage here for Aspen Fashion Week, and it's not every day you get to sit down with Julia Mancuso, three-time Olympic medalist and now designer of her own lingerie line, Kiss My Tiara. Where did inspiration for that come from, Julia?
Yeah, I used to race in Lucky underwear, and from there, after winning the gold medal in 2006, I wore the tiara on the awards podium, and I kind of fused the two and made the Lucky underwear the Kiss My Tiara underwear.
Oh, very cool. So what kind of things can we see out there with your line, and which women can wear it?
Well, anyone can wear it, and I also say anyone can wear a tiara, so it's for every girl who's out there looking to get a little sassy and just honor yourself.
And this is the first year it's been out, right?
Yeah, the first year I have two models. I have the Kiss It and the Jewel. And the Jewel is actually a thong with a little dangling tiara pendant, which we only show to the most deserving of eyes. Yes.
Very cool, very cool. Coming up next, fashion editors from around the world give us their thoughts on Aspen Fashion Week, and we'll take a look at some of the functional brands that are becoming more fashionable. That and more up next.